Any short-term rental?
We had quite a few.
Okay.
And that's where that's one of my favorite stories to talk about is my
I was
short-term
hoping
rentals.
you would say that.
Short-term rentals experiences
You
in
don't
places
say.
that I wasn't supposed to be in with people I shouldn't have been doing it with and with tenants I probably
it's
shouldn't
pretty
have had.
typical story.
But I was doing this, I give a lot of people credit. You have to try and you have to like the price of experience is the
Valuable,
experience,
yeah.
And so I've had Airbnbs in the West End. I've had them on the south side near the airport. I've had them in Decatur.
Oh, wow.
And again,
Were they yours or you managed them or like what was the situation?
Well, look, we don't want to get necessarily too much into all the things that we do, but I started a syndication where I got a group of investors together and showed them some numbers on some short-term rental, some long-term rental, and they trusted that was going to be a pretty good avenue to get a good return. The short-term rental came out of learning from some people that there might be some more money to be made instead of long-term. And we pivoted into that, and that worked pretty well. We worked with some of those in rental arbitrage, which if I could do that all over again, if you find the right person in rental arbitrage, they are worth their weight in gold.
Yeah.
If you
Less
find the
risk.
wrong person in rental arbitrage,
Yeah.
they will ruin your property. And so you have to get to know those people.
Yeah.
And there's a good bit of trust that goes into an Airbnb that I think is different than a long-term rental. And so, at one time we've had as many as 40 long-term rentals and 5 Airbnbs. The 40 long-term rentals take a quarter of the time that the Airbnb.
Yeah, I'm sure. What was the most, like, did it ever flip where you had more short-term rentals than long-term?
It went pretty quickly from, so our best short-term rental was down in Decatur. And again, if anyone fact checks me at the time, this is what I believed and was told. Airbnbs down there are not kosher, not allowed. And city of Decatur, historic city of Decatur, no go.
Didn't know that.
But
that makes sense. I don't think I've ever heard
the
of anyone having one
NIMBYs
there.
that live in that in Decatur, all right, the people who do not want any type of short-term rental or anyone coming into town or a bachelorette party or whatever it is, those people will get you as soon as they see, a couple different cars or Ubers or whatever it might be, and that'll get you, that'll kill you, because whether they take it up with the city or they decide to hop onto Airbnb and call Airbnb and tell them you're operating an illegal short-term rental,